James Cracknell with me now. Is that hard to watch, or is it OK?
No, it's OK. It's sort of hard. I spoke to Craig actually before the first show, and he was about, he said, well, you get 2 points for putting your shoes on, and then he gave me 2 points. I was like, I must not bother dancing.
Well,
I was
thanks
just,
a bunch.
I've done them up.
Now, look, what about all this nonsense that we read in the paper saying that you were really upset and you had a tantrum backstage? Was that just rubbish?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of... I could see someone getting annoyed if they're top of the leaderboard and then got voted off. Whereas going into it, being bottom of the leaderboard, you're pretty sure you're going to be in the mix at the bottom.
So you kind of weren't surprised?
Not surprised, and
No.
I can cope with being a bad dancer. That's not a surprise. But right through everything I did in sport as well, being a bad loser is something that I never have been.
No,
and on Saturday, we... As Craig did say, you went for it.
But no regrets about doing it, because it was a fun experience?
It was, and one of the reasons I did do it is, there's probably 2 reasons, is that a lot of the stuff I've done, I know I'm going to be OK at.
Yeah.
And it's maybe sporting and endurance, and whereas this is, I knew I'd be bad at it, and I think there's a block between, I think people have, and I think I especially do, of being afraid to look stupid. Right. And actually, that's a big hurdle to go over and to back yourself, whether it be simple things as, when you're young, do you go and ask that girl out, or no, she might say no, or do you apply for that job, or whatever. It's like actually the fear of putting yourself out there. And I knew I'm not the best dancer in the world.
But I think that's good that you put yourself out there and you do that. And also, you had that massive, massive accident, huge brain injury that you really shouldn't be here. I mean, it's remarkable that you're even here. And that must have affected... It has to, your ability to learn those quite intricate steps, I would imagine.
I don't think I was the best dancer before. I think the one thing, you had Katie on a minute ago talking about brain cancer, and it's a very difficult thing if she looks so well that with anything related to the brain, if you look OK, people think you are OK. And one thing that it definitely affects your confidence, and the one thing you do need in Strictly is massive confidence to put yourself out there.
So and
that's one of the things I actually did take from it. But it is hard. And then in terms of learning, I think it definitely, I quite like a structured way of learning. Whereas dancing, it appears to be you have to learn the steps and then act a bit and then dance to someone else. So going away and learning on your own isn't quite good. So
it's hard. The
robotic way of learning did not suit me, but I'd be lying if I said there was a natural talent there before I had an accident that suddenly got lost. I think it's...
OK, but let's just say it didn't help. You mentioned the kids. Now, obviously, as we know, sadly, you and Bev, it didn't work out. But you've remained pals because you've got the children. You have to, don't you? And you've moved on, both of you. Yeah,
no, I think it's one of the reasons is you want the kids to be happy and lead them, show them good examples in everything. And we made it's a difficult decision, and we were together 17 years.
It's a long time, isn't it? I do remember, though, she said after the accident, she did say there was a couple of years, I think, that you don't really remember it immediately afterwards. She said it was like being married to a different person and getting to know somebody again. So that's, that's hard. That's hard.
It is hard, and I remember being on the show, Bev. We wrote a book about it together, and I didn't want to read what she'd written. I didn't want to censor, you can't say that. And I remember reading it and being just really upset by the hard years that she'd had. And, as people are saying, if you've got 3 kids, you actually don't have much time to talk about the other issues. And then just realising what she'd been through. And then also, if you've had a partner go through something like that, it's very difficult not to see them through that prism of injury as well going forwards, and it is tough.
But you both, as I said, both moved on. You've got a lovely new girlfriend, though, a lovely person in your life who came over to see you on Strictly, and she's still going out with you. So
so that's
OK.
Yes.
So it's good. And you're going to have more time for each other now, which is great. That's one. There you go. There's always a wee glimmer of light.
Although she may go, no, we're not going dancing.
No, I think she might, James. I don't mean to be horrible, but I think that might happen. I think you were great. I think you were a great sport. That's what this show's all about. And I think, if you'd been allowed to stay in, you would have got better and better and better. And that's what we like to see.
Thank you very much. Well, I couldn't have got worse, could I?
No.